with a blue screen, what don't even work. God, you get that out right. But still can't speak. Give me a minute. Gotta sort out my my camera. Let's sort that out. And that's done. Well, I know it don't focus, but at least it'd be a bit better. There. Oh my god, that ends a bit zoomed in. Oh, my bears are showing. Okay, hello, this is Tyler 2.0. Now, let's do the time. So it's 7 and it's 19. Okay, that's good. And 19. I don't know if it told me to do my favourite time next time I come in, but don't know. Hang on. Hi Shannon. Before we get started, can I just say something? Yes. Thank you for rebooting
Join back
City.
after.
Yes, okay, I try to. It all depends what I'm doing. For clock, so setting the clock both times, you'll boost up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. That just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. Yeah. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and okay, some of these things I'm just not gonna. I can't read them. That but I know that one at the bottom. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the time thing on the computer, PS5. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been a couple, next time you boost up the game and see this screen, just set the time to your favourite time. I'm just gonna ignore that one and just do it on the actual time. And then the next time I play it, I don't know when, but I will. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You earn it. Alright. It'll let you back. I can't very good at reading at the time. I just came back, but not long ago, so I'm not practiced reading. I'll let you get back to the video game now. Okay. I love this. I was playing it on my Switch when I was in other places, so I just heard people in the background. But yeah.
This is the
Okay, we don't really know. This is a story about a man named Stanley. Welcome back, of course, not achievement. But let's do this achievement as well.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
What does that mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Give me a minute.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let me just check if that one's got the new content, because it won't work if I got the new content. Okay. Now, I could get a few other endings. An easy ending is jumping off the thing. The thing when it's moving, so yeah.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
But next time I see the jump thing, I won't use too much. I want to see that. Oh, you didn't use up all your jumps.
As you may know, the 2013 on home computers.
Yeah, it was.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
The one I'm playing now.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
More games, of course. Fuck.
Please, step and see what thrilling new adventures await in The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
I'll go act like
Oh,
I've
well,
not
this sounds
seen it for ages,
delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
This is fucking slow. Come on, get myself up. Come on.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, here we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
This elevator took a long while to warm up. Well, I think it's been here for years.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Okay.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle?
I used 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There. There's 10 of them. There.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is
really
new
exciting,
content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more. Very good.
Sorry, I was talking on...
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
I wanted to say whose box, but it's still chatting, but... Oh, look at that. Is this going to be like the new content? It's going to be shit. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Now what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying about the test trophy, please ignore. I did have a sneaky look. I wanted to do a bit of more trophies before I went into the new... Before I did anything else to the new content, but I couldn't go into 4:30. But yeah, let's go. Look at that. So this is not really the thing. It's just that in this one.
Stanley.
No.
Come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something. Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
I like that. You're a dog, so who cares? Oh yeah, it's that. Okay, I keep a bit. Okay, on the. We all know how it is in Japan. You don't really. Their controls are that one to select and that one to go back, and I keep pressing that one to select now and that one to go back. I keep forgetting now, but okay. I do like this. No, yes, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh, never mind. You're not a dog.
Oh, want me to go back then? Naughty, naughty, naughty. What did that say? Coffee nut. A coffee nut. God, that's too much nuts in one. Ooh, keep right. I might not look at the time this time.
Okay, you remember how
keep
cheap
saying
and
it.
unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
It's got a little bit of a Easter egg in here because I got it in my Switch. But it won't say anything about my Switch. I bet it will say something about this thing. Let's go and take a look.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
That's a collector's edition. Oh, that'd be able to. Because knowing me, I would look on Amazon for the collector's edition. I don't know if that was a thing, but knowing me, I will check. Memories, sweet memories. Of course, I'm going to check the door. See if we can open it. Nope. Don't forget, Stanley Parable. I'm going to see if I can say it right one of these days. Sullivan. Oh, that's. Oh, that. I think that was Steam back in the day. In year 2015. When the Stanley Parable was released. No, nothing around 8. And here's another one on that, the original remark. In living memory, the Stanley Parable. Good times, showing us pictures of the thing. Let's begin. Good. Sorry for burping. Mind control for the facility. There we go. Sorry, I can't fucking speak. But yeah. Oh, that's the money thing. I don't. A trip down memory lane. Smile because it's happened. The Stanley Parable. I'm a bit better at saying it now. Oh, so this is the Stanley Parable. Oh, that was that when it was a demo. Oof. Might look at the demos and see. These are the unbelievable. It is. Sorry, I can't. Sorry. It is impossible to get this achievement. Yeah, well, it's not really achievement. Go outside. Don't play it for 5 years. Yeah, I tell you about that. Don't play it for 5 years. Now it's telling you on air not to play it for 10 years. And I have been working that out in my head. I'll be 28. Don't play it in 10 years. I'll be 28 in 10 years. Probably with a job or something. But if I'm still on YouTube, of course I'll do it. If I still got time in my busy schedule, of course I would still do it. I'll go back and have a good check and probably do it to just to get that award and probably have a 4K converter. But yeah, probably an 8K converter next. So they got a also this is the British Emmy. So they got 1, 2, 3, not just 1, not just 2, but 3 Emmys. And then a real computer. Yeah, I bet that's just a fake paper. 'Cause people don't put things in papers anymore. Even in 2013, they won't put anything in papers. New video game releasing today. Yeah, I bet that being more 80s. Not, well, 80s. No, they didn't really have a computer back then. Probably a bit forward on that. Stanley Parable deal, tough choice. Yeah, Los Angeles Times. Probably there. Oh, I remember that one. I don't know did I get that ending? Probably I did. But I want to do it with a bucket. I want to do things, but endings, but with a bucket. And there we go.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
So I think it's somewhere around create even game ever. Yeah. So yeah, it's a good thing, but of course I'll check on this thing. Memory zone maintenance. I keep pressing the wrong thing because of Nintendo Switch. Yeah, and I did see the face anyway, the Stanley's face. So, Person of the Year, Stanley. I think we did see Stanley's face, but I think we see it again in another accident. But yeah, wrong accident. Probably a thing. I forgot where I did it now, but.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
Well, I think that says something about PlayStation there. Well, they did need to change a bit for the... Because you can't keep it as the same thing all the time. Even though I love to keep things up. But, yeah, of course, that's the source thing. So it's got all these things and the text. I won't blame someone making that did this and sorting that out.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Never the end, never end, never the end. Oh, I love that one. Oh, and it's weird how he crouches. It's that he goes very small. Okay, but I can't get through there, so I think it's gonna be this one. Nope. I'm gonna keep looking. Cause I think there was a way for me to get in there, but I just... Well, I think I need to keep looking a bit more, but... Oh, that's the bike. I don't know where was the bike, but that was a nice bike. Oh. Gotta think. It's the fixed maintenance down there now, ain't it? Yep.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Oh, wait.
What's this? What's down here?
It's the thing what YouTubers shouldn't be looking at is bad comments. So I'm giving things away, but yeah.
Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
I think all the good ones are blurred out, ain't it? Yeah. Don't know who-
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
These are the other bad ones, but they're blurred out. But nothing's in there. Forgot where to go next. I always forget where to go. Okay. That's a good one, but that one's blurred out. That's a bad one,
Let's
but
see
it's
what
blurred
this
out.
one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
Of course, how
This is actually quite shocking for me.
I was doing that before.
I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe
Airy
it
down
wasn't.
where?
Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Oh yeah, it's down there, innit? I've got to try to remember now where everything is. Oh yeah.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A
What
skip
a cookie
button?
now.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
I skip
And
button,
here
there
it
we go.
is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the
I want to see
people.
if I don't order
And if
anything.
the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we
We'll
all
see what
until
it
the
does
end
if
of
I don't touch
time,
it.
at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, no, until 245. Got the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more?
Okay, I've got it. Skip it. There.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were
Ooh, you're
only
back.
frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations.
I just
Not
keep
that, of
moving now,
course, you
can't I?
need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice
Okay, you're
you've
talking
already
too
made...
much.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go, poof, and it's all over. I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their pressurized gas review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on how exactly pressurized gas works. Perhaps that would have been a smart thing to check on before I went on about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is who runs pressurized gas will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review merely because of this.
You're rambling.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate,
see what I
do
do.
Suggest that we not press the
I
button
ramble
again.
on and ramble on my
the skip
kid channel.
button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
Yeah.
I don't feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort or a
He's
window or
rambling
something like
again.
that. Do you see a window anywhere? A
No.
porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there?
Yes,
I swear
there
there
was.
was. Where did it go?
You're rambling on about the door
Just
again.
ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all. I'm asking you to work with me here. We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door
I gotta
as
see
long
what
as it can
happens if
open
he-
and lead from one room to another.
Remember.
I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door.
Okay.
I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise. You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please,
I won't.
Please do not press the skip button. Just
Okay.
wait here for me, and don't press the skip button.
I won't.
Got it?
Let's go. Yes.
Good. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna wait because I want to see if there's another. Because there's got to be another way instead of annoying the narrator. And then if you want to annoy the narrator the next time round, I've got a few ideas. Okay, either leave it. I won't touch. I won't touch it because it's gonna be back with the door. Okay, give him a few minutes. Nah. Let's just give him the whole episode. Let's just give him 4 hours. Nah. Come much more just do this until 10. I don't really mind how long I do live streams for. The only time I bother is when it's on my kids' channel, because sometimes they need to go to sleep, don't they? But this is my adult channel. I can say anything. Like, well, the fucking narrator's fucking idiot anyway. But sorry, just two F's in one sentence. Sorry, I'm trying not to reproduce it on my channel. Sorry, I've got click, talk, tick, talk. Okay, ready? How long has it been? Has it been like seconds, months, years? So I've got to press that button. I know you told me not to.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button.
But only why I need to press the
Stanley,
button.
You're back. You're back. Oh my goodness. I have someone to
He's
talk
trying to
to
say no.
again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with.
Still,
And you'd think that
still
that's
tell what
just
we're in there.
how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been
Okay,
doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley.
Yeah,
It isn't the
never
same at
ending.
all. It isn't even
I've gotta
close.
keep pressing this
Because
button
I
now.
know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm...
Where are they?
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the
I need to
turning
take a walk
wheel
now.
of missed
Well, I'm
opportunities.
down.
I felt
Well, again.
nothing at all but regret for the longest time.
He's
Stanley.
rambling on again.
Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And
Oh, it's gone. Narrator, please come back. I need to talk to. If it's been that long, he's dead. That's the fire alarm. Don't know where the fire alarm's going off. Beep beep, beep beep.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable
Sorry, but
to nothing. We get a world
The
where...
narrator talks too much. Oh, why is it leaking? So that, because it should be getting up through there soon. Don't know when though. God,
The
it's
end
been...
is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never
wait,
the
yeah.
end, is never the 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 end, is never...
Okay, you get on my nerves. Never the end, it's 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 never the end. I wish I could do that effect, but... Oh look, my rules broke. Been that long, my rules broke. Oh, can I do something with my wall? Oh, I'm crushing it. Wait, it was dripping, so I think it got weaker and weaker and weaker through time. Ooh, look at that. Oh, I thought there was a whole... Well, there is going to be there, probably. Or is it there? But we need to get a bit more weaker. Ah, no, it is going to be up there. Come on, we need one more. We need one more skip, don't we? It's either one more skip, or we need another skip. It's a bit dark, so probably not that. It's a bit creepy in here now as well, but it's fine. Okay, now it's ghost. It's either that or over there where it just played a trick on me. Oh. Can I press it again? I think that was open before, but after I kept pressing and pressing and pressing it, that's it, happening. You have too much fun. Bit of fun. I'm just gonna keep walking now. There we go, set it down. Yes. I'm just gonna keep walking and walking and walking until that gets on my side. Oh, here we go. It's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end. Oh, here we go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm gonna keep my eyes open down there as well because there we go. New content. There we go.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Yeah, but did you notice when I did that one? It changed a few things. It would have been a fire and a chair, but it changed. I didn't know it was going to change. I might as well see if I can change the story.
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
There we go.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Never the end, never the end, never the end is never the end is never the end. The end is never the end is never the end again. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like that. 4, 2, 7. 4. I'm the 2 in 7. No, I'm the 2 in the Stanley Parable 2. Okay, yeah, I need to go to that place then.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Yeah, all these things, what they're going to do. Stanley Parable 2. I like that one though. Stanley Parable 2 or Stanley Parable 2 with 2 doors. Oh, that looks like a cool font. Oh. Thanks for... Wait, is it here then? No. Oh, hello people. This is what we want to do. But I like that font more better. But it is lovely.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Okay. And I'm just got something else going through my head. I'll tell you when I get to it, but Stanley Parable 2, Stanley Parable, okay, and it's cheaper for 2 then. Ooh, that looks nice. Yeah, this way to the show floor. This way to the show floor. New features. New content. There we go. Let's go up here. Okay, let's check here. Gonna keep my eye on. I'm just gonna keep my eye on
Here
the
we are.
video.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
Let's try this button. That's new. Exclude the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Hear your name in the game, and then that says the same thing later. Okay.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want?
Name,
And of
that's
course,
yours.
the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play
I'm
along.
Jim.
I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If
Yes,
so,
I am Jim.
then please step forward and press the button.
I am Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
I am Jim.
Oh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable
hit me
2,
harder.
it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm
I'm-
too emotionally
I'm
drained
Jim
from
Mitchell
all
and
this
Hamner.
personal validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim.
I'm done now.
I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
I'm Tyler Mitchell. And don't you guys forget it. Okay, I could
I
go up
suppose I
there.
could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
That's the bucket. I want to check up here first. Oh, I know what some of these are. But I did like that cartoon too. Yeah. There we go.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it,
Epilogue.
Stanley?
There we go.
Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Figure it out later. I know where it's gonna come at the end of, but I can't tell you. Spoilers. Spoilers. Oh god. Why did I go into with a song's spoilers voice? Spoilers. Yeah, but this one don't work, does it? Even though, yeah, not yet. I don't know if you ever can go in there, but there is a trophy for it. Not way for that or free trophy. Okay, let's go to the free trophy. But yeah, let's have a check. I think this is to get the broken trophy in it. Get yours right now. Pull the lever. Receive trophy. No more steps. That's the thing. It just works. Get yours right now.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers,
Yeah.
what else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Demons, yeah, they heard you. Yeah, I remember that one. I heard it. But yeah, let's do the. That's new. What is it? Can you find them all? Can you find them all? Can you find them all? Is all the iffy thing.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Stanley. There is a video I found to see Stanley's face.
God, it really is
Found
the
it.
worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Yeah. Okay, done that one. So I've done that one, and I've done the other thing. Well, yeah, not done that one yet. I've got a trick for this one. If I want colour to have
Okay,
colours
I'll be
in
honest,
my
I haven't
thing.
yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the
No.
office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Because I won't really go with Get Well Sunday. I would go with that, but me already watched it, so I know what he's gonna do. So I've found out a thing to do it. I played it on my Switch and I knew it worked. So if I press that, I don't want to give it away, but I
You
don't
know,
really like that one.
sometimes when
so
you
yeah.
solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Yes. See, that's the one what I wanted, but if I did get that one, it would have given me that one. So, because and I remember because Jack wanted that one, but he said no, so he wanted that. So the narrator wanted that one, and he got that one, even though he wanted that one. So I said, because I know what's gonna happen, I said that one, but it was that one. Okay. But happy birthday, step-niece.
Or actually,
Okay.
maybe I should have gone with...
No.
No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Yeah. Done that one. Done that one. Done. So, done, and I've gone in there as well. So, the only one left is the infinite hole. So, let's go in the infinite hole one, because I know. And there is an
Stanley,
ending for the
here's an
infinite
idea
hole.
that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap
Forgot
forward for
one thing.
video games as a medium.
Forgot one thing. It's that one, ain't it? The hole. Got it 26. What should I do first? I'll go there and then I go to the infinite hole. And I remember, okay, he said it. Well, I can't say it because spoilers. I keep doing it with the song's voice because I remember how she always used to say to the doctors, spoilers. Can't tell ya. Spoilers. It will ruin time. Okay.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then,
Concoction.
since you've gotten to see the infinite hole,
I'm going to teleport
you can
back to the
press
top.
the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Yeah. Because I remember, because I did make sure that I had more of this, but don't worry, I make sure I do a number 10. So, because I know I've got to go back here, don't worry. I'm not giving any more away, but I know I'm going to come back here.
You know what, Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
Let's go into 16 now. There. See, because if it was another thing, it would have said, "Oh, you can have another jump. Oh no, you can't because you've already used all your jumps last time you've seen the jump circle." I'm being a bit clever now. I know what's gonna happen. So, and sorry, I'm giving stuff away, and but yeah, that's that. Let's go all the way to the bottom because I know if I don't go all the way to the bottom, but I'm gonna make sure I have the whole ending. So, don't worry.
Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again? I don't
Yeah.
know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever. There really are so many other fascinating exhibits that I've prepared for you. I really spent quite a lot of time on all this, and I would very much like to show you some more of them. How about we go ahead and press that teleport button again so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley. I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit the bottom. Yes, I know, I told you the hole was infinite, but come on. Who actually wants to fall forever? The hole was plenty deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes falling too much. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
I'm gonna do it again. Oh, I bet you heard me. No, I'll go
Oh,
back in.
for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal.
No, not
A normal
again.
person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
Okay, let's see what else did you got to say, because I think I've done everything there. Well, I didn't go to what's... Well, what's new is not there yet, no. I'm gonna go and go get the whole ending. So I might as well get the whole ending if I'm...
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes.
Your turn,
I'm
your turn,
starting
your
to
turn.
become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
It's a pit. Let's call it a pit. Just call it a pit. It's not a hole anymore. A pit.
How is
I
this
fell
still
in.
appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
It don't work anymore.
Is the, teleport button not working?
Of course it's
You
not.
sure?
I'm sure.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
I will. I like the hole. I like going in the holes. I like holes. Like Jen, she likes going in holes. Sorry, I'm going to pop over my mouth there. Oh, look. What's happening? Oh, I just remembered. Yeah, that's what happened. Most not happening yet. Oh, here we go. Well, no. Where is it? And there we go. I forgot this happens. My door. My lovely door. Whoa, this is lovely bricks. They're nice and bricky, but no, my bricks. No, my bricks. For me, it's a bit loud. Let me just turn that down in my headphones. There we go. I can't see my bricks anymore. Can I chip them away? I'm only up the way to get in. Or out. Oh yeah. There we go, that's how I'm going to see Stanley's face. I remembered. So that's what Stanley looks like for you guys who didn't know what Stanley looks like. That's what he looks like. He's an ugly bastard, ain't he? Can I go back to his face again? Sure. That's that one. Oh, puppies! Of course I'm gonna go to the puppy one again. Aha. 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 Oh yeah. Give it a bit. Let me just get this. So it might be flashing images, won't it? So, yeah, get puppies. Okay, that's what Stanley. That's what Stanley looked like if he was in Disney. That's just a clay model or stone model of Stanley. That's another model of Stanley who was on like a TV show. That'd be like a paperback or comic of Stanley. That'd be
Stanley? Stanley! Stanley! Oh
Yeah?
good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
I didn't know you was Arnold. I'll be back. I can't really say the other name because that'd be a very rude. It's weird that I get told off for saying that name, Arnold, that word, Schwarzenegger. It's a name. There we go. So it spawns me back here. Now
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Well, oh, I didn't do the bucket, did I? I'm like, oh, I'll do the bucket. And I forgot all about the bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting.
Let me have my
You
bucket.
may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your
Got other things in my head
And
now.
to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes,
I know.
the bucket is the
And you're a
perfect
pain in the
solution.
arse as well.
Come on, Give it a try.
Meant to
Can you
count.
feel it? The glow of comfort,
Going
even in the
up,
face
up,
of
up.
crushing
Can I
despair,
feel
must
it?
already be sweeping
Going
through your
up,
body.
up, up.
And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
More
The benefits
attractive.
of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Yeah, I've got loads of endings what I want to do with this bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Nah. That's new. That is new. No, it's not. Came out of it and that was might need to go into this. Because I've already done everything. I've got the bucket, I've got gone in there, done my 10 jumps, and now I can't, well I could do the, can't go back in there, so I don't know what I'm going to do now, because in other words, I forgot what I'm doing. I'm not doing any more jumps. Wait, did I go? Wait, we had to realise there's an exit somewhere. What was it? So I remember that when I went into one, it said exit, but so the exit is, oh, that's the exit. So I've done that. Let's go back
All
up.
right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Yes.
Ready to move on now?
Yes. I've got a dry throat for some reason. Don't worry. Have some water tomorrow.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single... My soul, it's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you
There's
ready?
like a freeze on
Here
my
it is. I
video.
give you
I don't know if it's
the
there.
Stanley Parable 2.
But yeah. That's an asshole.
Well, I mean, there's
Oh, look, there's
potential
the
here,
gym.
right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Virgin 2.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Take a look. I look. So I'm signing. Too used to it now. Begin the game. Here we go. So
this is the story of a man
named Stanley. They keep that going.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did.
Yeah, for everyone, we already done that from the beginning, but here we go.
All of his co-workers
Oh,
were
look, it's
gone.
gone.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Happy 12th birthday, step-niece. There we go, there's the bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Okay, wait. Now I can do with that trophy what I've been wanting to do since the beginning. And it's 5 knocks. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5.
please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks? Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly.
And
50
I'm not
clicks.
gonna do what I usually do on my kids channel and count all his numbers. I'm just gonna do. I count 10 and then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thirty-four, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
No. I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some
I don't know
hustle,
his
Stanley.
subtitles not
I want to
coming
see
up now, but
commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost.
Why don't you put 20 bucket touches into door 417?
Bucket touches. 417. What is it? 20 or 50 or 5? What? What was the number 17? Number 17 or 10 or 5? I'm just going to
Great. Now, go touch the bucket on door 437 a few times.
a few times.
Yes, now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah,
How
somewhere.
about door 415? Give it some bucket love.
Bucket love. Oh, I give it a bit of bucket love. Oh, bucket love. Oh, bucket love. No, that's Puppy Love by.
Now back to door number 437.
That was Puppy Love, but I turned it into Bucket Love. Don't worry, guys. I'm not gone mad.
You know, I think the copy machine needs some attention. Why don't you rub the bucket on it a bit? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, now bring the bucket on top of employee 419's desk.
Okay. Oh, I got another ending. Just give me a minute. Got all these other endings in my head, but I bet I won't be able to do them in one vid. Let's go this way.
Yes, this is great. Now the bucket knows exactly what it's like to be employee 419. Now, let's introduce it to door 416.
Door 416. That's that way, isn't it? 416. So, that balloon, that thing. where was I? Yeah, 416. There's 416.
We've almost got it. Now make the bucket and the copy machine touch again.
The weirdest thing you could ever say. Make them touch again. Go on.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 touches of the bucket on door 430.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yes!
5.
We did it! Wow! That felt amazing.
Yeah, it
You know,
did.
not all buckets will get this kind of experience.
Now, of course, I've already none. I've done a few endings, but let's go back to an ending. What I did last
Stanley
time.
clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Yeah.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
I don't need to put it with
Well,
iron.
never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Mate, what the
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I took the door ahead of me.
Said the bucket.
No.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
No,
The cargo
somewhere
lift.
else.
Yes, go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about these. That was this is gotta be number 1, ain't it? I've got to try to remember because I did get one wrong before.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember,
I found-
no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment
try to
you
remember
come
now.
across one of these beautiful figurines.
Oh god, the doors, ain't it? That's over there, but I can't really go over there now. I've got it. I'm stuck. Let's go in for events because I don't know if we've gone in for events yet. Oh, I remember this one. I know I said to myself I wasn't going to do it, but it's going to be... I don't know why he's not talking yet.
Okay, this is day number 295, tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get me. What's that? Who's there?
Okay. I thought I was going to get a different thing there, but nah. Of course.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What did it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, I'm going to end this video here because I'm just going to keep going, I'm going. I do love playing this game on my channel and that because it feels fun. Wait. Because is not a game I ever thought I would play on a console, because I thought the controls would be all over the place and everything. That nah, of course it's not. But guys, it's time for me to end this video here. I might need to go back to the kids TV the TV channel but kids channel. What I do my other things on. Need to keep my eye on stuff as well. Because every door is open, and I've never been through there. But guys, I'm gonna end this video here, and hopefully I see you all in my next live stream. It's the last live stream. It's not my last one. It's like when I made a mistake when I said last vlog. I said last vlog. That was years ago, but I still remember it. Vlog. I think I changed it, didn't I? I changed it to last vlog, but anyway, I bring the old things back. I'll bring the old bitches back. Don't worry. Bye, guys.